This is Ipoh. If you've been following along, you might already know that Malaysia has some incredible food. But in this video, we up our game and discover even more mouth-watering dishes, as well as a unique cultural vibe and mesmerising street art. We're Matt and Caitlin, two Aussies who are halfway through our one-year international trip. And we can't wait to bring you along with us through the country that has captured our hearts. Good morning. We are leaving Tanarata today. We're down having brekkie and the bus station's just a couple hundred metres down the road, which we'll go to at 10:45 our bus leaves. And we're heading to Ipoh, which is, what, 2 hours drive, I think? Checked into our place. It is now lunchtime. It's past lunchtime actually, it's nearly 2 o'clock, but we're going to go find somewhere to eat. And this little street that we're walking up to find our cafe that we found on Google Maps, it's really pretty, isn't it?
There's actually restaurants everywhere. Yeah. Really colourful too, like even the building.
Yeah, very colourful. This is what we're aiming for, the Magical Beans Cafe. It's got some good reviews on Google Maps, so we'll give it a crack. But I think we'll have to try out a few of those different places. There's heaps along here.
There's so much, isn't there?
It's exciting. 2.
So there's been a coffee that I've been wanting to try since we've been in Malaysia. It's called, I think it's famous in Ipoh, is it? White, it's like a white coffee.
It's called white coffee.
White coffee, yeah. It's meant to be really sweet. So
it's funny when you ask, do you want it originally sweet or less sweet?
I came down
so Matt's like, as sweet as possible, yeah, please.
So looking forward to that. I think it should be really nice.
And I got a rose bandung vanilla float, which bandung, I loved it from when I went to Singapore. It's like a rose syrup cordial in milk, but this one also comes with condensed milk and ice cream. So I think I'm gonna have a headache incoming, but I'm pretty keen to try it. I'm so excited. Should I mix it? The bottom bit sort of just tastes like a milky, sweet.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Is it? Not as sweet as my rose milk and ice cream. Is it so sweet?
There's sweetness to it, yeah.
Is it
that's quite nice. Yeah, I like that.
Well, that's darker than I thought it would be. The pastry is like sweet, but it's savoury on the inside.
What have you got?
Oh, I don't know. Chicken payo.
Chicken siu payo.
Not bad.
You like it?
This way, we can take our time a bit more to find somewhere to have dinner. Otherwise, we're just like in this big mad rush because we're both starving. So this buys us a little bit of time.
I'm thinking it's going to get quite busy here in the next hour or two. There's lots of people here setting up gazebos.
My brain is spinning right now. We've found a place, it's just at like a little food court. And we just sat there for probably like 10 minutes, Google translating and asking the worker to translate a lot of the words for us. But we learnt a bit. I'm trying to just store it all in my brain for next time. I got a nasi goreng USA, which is, nasi goreng is fried rice. The USA just refers to the fact that it comes with like a bit of sausage, chicken and egg. I also got a drink, a bandung chin chow. So bandung is like the rose syrup milk, and then the chin chow I think is like black, like rubbery, like bubble tea type parts. I don't really know.
And I got a mee halum. So mee is noodles, and halum, from what we've been told, is like a soy sauce gravy. And you can pick between, oh thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And you can pick whether you want chicken or shrimp or both added in amongst it all. I've just opted for chicken, and I got just a tea Perak, which is also $2.50.
Which is the tea with condensed milk. So this is it here, and here's my. Oh, there's a lot of that.
Oh, that's that jelly.
Chin chow stuff. Maybe I might regret this decision, but anyway, you got to try these things. That was really quick.
Well, it's very quick.
That is so good. I love it. I was a bit put off by the look and the feel of it, but oh my goodness. Your tea's really good too.
Yeah, it's probably one of the best teas, in our opinion, that we've had, hey?
I'm in heaven. Get that away from me.
Seems like it's paying off to eat where the locals eat, hey?
I think so. That looks pretty good.
Well, that's nice, that gravy sauce.
I'll take that as it's hot.
It's very hot, yes. That's so nice. The gravy is really rich and sort of really thick too, so sticks to the noodles and you sort of get a good mouthful of it every time. There's bits of chicken and crunchy shallots scattered throughout it. There's a fried egg here. I haven't had any of that yet, but no, I'm loving this. This is nice.
Look who's interested now. Hey, kitty cat. Alright. Fried rice is good. Egg looks good. I have to give this a taste, I suppose. That's yummy. That sauce is nice. All done?
All
Matt
done.
was sweating profusely, so we had to leave.
There's just no breeze. It's very still and humid, but we're good to go now.
And that was a delicious meal. I think we'll have to come back in a few days.
Yeah, 21 ringgit all up for both of us, for both meals and drinks.
A massive meal. I'm so full. And yeah, yummy drinks.
It's
Cannot argue with that.
And the lady, she was lovely.
Anyway, we are going to work our way home, and then maybe tomorrow we might do a bit of exploring about the rest of this town. So
yes.
Should be good. See you then.
Tinos. See ya. Good morning.
Good morning.
Today we are going to go for a walk around the old town of Ipoh.
Yeah.
From what we have seen so far, there's so much street art and murals, right behind us. Everywhere, and it looks really nice.
Yeah, so we'll do a bit of a tour around and try and see as much of that as we can.
Yeah, we've got a few specific streets plotted on our maps that we want to have a look at. And then we might look at organising or maybe picking up a rental scooter for maybe tomorrow, so we can go and have a look at some cave temples around the district. So
see if it's possible.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. This is Mural Lane we had saved on the maps. It's just like a very quiet back street, but yeah, there's lots of really old murals, I would say. It's a nice little start. See some more murals. The more we walk, the more there is, obviously, but they are really interesting actually, and colourful, and I love how they're like integrated into the building. So you have like this beautiful mural, and then you just have like drain pipes going through it and like weeds growing out of it, and it just feels so like organic and natural.
I noticed a lot of the artwork has the name Erelai. I may be pronouncing that wrong, but yeah, obviously Erelai, I'm guessing, is his name with the date when it's been done, and I take my hat off to him. He's pretty handy.
So the end of that lane basically brings us to the mosque, which was the next thing we wanted to look at. So I don't know what it's called off the top of my head. Let's go find out.
Panglima Kinta Mosque. I think Masjid is mosque. Yeah, I think so. That's pretty.
Are we okay to look?
Okay, thank you.
Alright, well that was a nice little walkthrough. It's always very like peaceful inside of the mosque, isn't it?
It is, it's very quiet.
And there was a bit of information there, so we had a bit more of a read. Always trying to understand different religions more. But now we are hungry and it's getting quite hot. So we're going to try and find a little cafe that Matt found on Google Maps and go have some breakfast, hopefully.
It looks half local-ish. The menu's in Malay, so we don't fully understand what's what, but there are photos. I could go one of them there.
One
that size, that would be good.
big?
Yeah. So we're pretty keen to get a scooter for this afternoon and probably tomorrow morning. We've just stumbled across this scooter rental place here, and it's very cheap. They got good reviews on Google Maps, and they've said we can have this vintage one. I'm pretty keen on it. It looks awesome. An old Honda. No electric start on this bad boy. It's all kickstart. It looks pretty trendy. We just got to go in now and organise the paperwork, and we'll pick it up later on today. I think it looks so beautiful, this city.
It's so trendy, isn't it? But it's like a perfect mix of like civilization and nature as well. Alright, about 20 minutes later we finally ordered. We don't really know what we got. I got garlic bread eggs, I think, so I know what that is. But the other ones we got, Matt got a chicken curry, roti chicken curry, and a roti egg something or other. So we don't really know, but we'll find out. It's pretty cheap either way. 3 meals and a drink each cost us 30 ringgit and 40 cents. So cannot complain. I got an iced horlick. And Matt got an iced
white coffee.
So should be interesting.
What is that?
I have no idea. It's a little bit sweet. I don't know how that's going to go with egg.
The bread looks unreal. It's really thick, isn't it?
It's so thick.
It's about an inch thick.
I could just eat that.
And you got your iced Horlicks and iced white coffee.
I don't know whether to mix the egg with it. It feels wrong.
So it turns out the meal that Caitlin has is the third meal we got that we didn't know what it was.
It's like egg on bread with
That sauce,
that
whatever it is.
sauce.
And this is actually Caitlin's breakfast, which is just bread, eggs on toast, more or less, on garlic bread actually.
This is so good. It's almost like caramel. So I'm just going to eat it on its own with the toast and then have the egg popped inside.
I think I'm sold on the iced white coffees. Five ringgit. How can you go wrong? It's so sweet. I don't know, it must just be made on, would it be made on condensed milk?
Yeah, I think condensed milk is quite popular.
Yeah, they're so nice.
Okay, we finished off 2 of the meals and Matt's meal still hadn't come out. So
We think I'm pretty sure they just forgot, but that's okay, but because we're so full anyway,
I'm really
Yeah,
glad.
they were just happy to refund the money and that's
Thank
good.
goodness, because I don't think I could have finished
I wouldn't have
the
been
third
able to
meal.
finish it either. We'll have to try it tomorrow, but
Yeah, we might come back here, I think.
I think so, yeah.
All right, how good was that?
So good.
So that was 22 ringgit and we're both full with drinks.
Yeah.
My golly gosh, I'm full. So just across the road from where we had breakfast is a little laneway, Market Lane, I believe it's called. Let's go have a little sticky beak.
I checked this out, it's like a 3D
Oh, that's cool.
mural. Go on, get it done.
Oh, I can't. Matt, oops.
It turns out, we're just reading this plaque on the wall here that in 1892, apparently the old town, there was a big fire that went through it and pretty much destroyed everything. And then up until World War II, it was very popular for opium dens, casinos and brothels. But now it's been obviously refurbished and transformed into what it is today, which is a bright, colourful
Couple of lanes.
couple of lanes with nice little cafes and street art decorations. It's so nice here.
Yeah, it is it's very trendy.
Very quiet too.
Alright, we're actually fully spent from breakfast and it's pretty roasty toasty at 11:30, so we're actually going to head home back to our room and then pick up our scooter, the Savi, and venture back out and finish off this area. So see you soon. Typical passenger princess, can't even take off her own helmet.
Good for nothing, hey? Well, we nailed that timing, didn't we?
Well, wanted to have a little boogie. So this is the Birch Memorial, a square decorated tower with a portrait bust and 4 panels illustrative of the growth of civilization. All right, moving on. I think we might be conveniently at the start of Concubine Lane here, or it looks like it on maps anyway. So we're gonna go for a little stroll. We'll leave Henry back there and come back for him later, hey?
Yeah.
Hopefully no one pinches him.
Well, I can almost guarantee no one will pinch the helmet.
They're the most uncomfortable helmets I've ever used.
Missing half the
Mine
padding.
sits like this far back on my head. Okay, well, we saw the lane. Probably a little bit underwhelmed. I probably had too high expectations. It was very trendy, plenty of little stalls selling knickknacks and food and
greenery and
green,
plants and everything.
arty, really trendy actually.
It does look really
and
nice, but it is just your typical toys and little
And
trinket things
once,
for sale. Hey?
once you've already tried a few of the different foods, like you don't need to try it again.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just not very busy, I'd say. Like there's not really a hustle and bustle atmosphere. It's just kind of a few tourists getting around, which nothing wrong with that.
We're at the moment where it's
6
just
o'clock.
before 6 o'clock, 5:50, and it's people are packing up. Whereas
Yeah.
last night it was like
8
nearly
o'clock
8
at
o'clock,
night.
and people are just setting up. So we
Yeah.
don't really know.
This might be more
What
of a
the go
day
is.
thing.
Maybe, yes.
And anyway, it's still really good, really glad we've seen it, but it took about 2 minutes to walk to the other end.
Yeah,
and
yes.
We'll turn around and head back now, and that's the reality of it.
Yeah.
But not complaining, not by any means.
No, it's still very nice.
So we're gonna go grab Henry, ride probably back to where we had dinner last night.
Yeah.
Alright,
So
let's go.
let's go.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking and I can't help but smile? Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?